KATC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back and happy Mardi Gras, everyone. Just a beautiful day with the exception of the cold and wind chill that we had, especially this morning. But it warmed up nicely this afternoon, and it was nice to see the sun. And not only do we have a sunny day, but we have another one for tomorrow. But another light freeze on tap for tonight. After tonight, most of us can uncover the plants and take care of the pets. We'll be in much better shape. Milder as we head into the weekend, but another good chance of storms this weekend and more clouds returning later this week. But at least we'll have 2 days of some nice weather. Now, our next weather maker, two storm systems, one that's impacting the west coast right now. More upper level energy coming from the Gulf of Alaska is going to be digging into this system and eventually deliver us a good chance of storms come Saturday. And unfortunately, it looks like another severe weather threat, hopefully not as nasty as the one that we saw this past weekend. Meanwhile, though, more rain and more big snows across the Sierra Nevada into the Intermountain West. Winter storm watches out ahead of it, and eventually that storm will impact the East Coast as well and bring a front to our area on Saturday. Meanwhile, as we look at the high resolution GOES 16 imagery, you can see those high clouds today. It was mostly sunny, but at times those high clouds dulled the sun, and that's when it started to feel colder. If you were in full sun, it felt pretty good, especially if you had the wind at your back on any of the Mardi Gras activities today. These high clouds will continue to thin tonight, and with lighter winds, that's going to open up the door for freezing temperatures once again. Light freeze warnings for everybody through 8 a.m. tomorrow, as temperatures will be dropping into the mid to upper 20s northern parishes, lower 30s as we get down farther to the south, and we're looking at just a few hours, so not a hard freeze. Don't need to worry about the pipes, but certainly the plants and pets will need attention once again. Temperatures this morning, mostly a light freeze across the board, upper 20s to lower 30s. It was wind chilly, though. Wind chills this morning in the lower 20s. Topped out at 50 in Lafayette, currently in the mid 40s, and temperatures will drop nicely as the sun goes down. We'll drop a degree or two every hour as we head into the overnight. High pressure just off to the north and east of us will allow for lighter winds, so that means I think it's going to be frosty by tomorrow morning as well. We didn't have the frost this morning. Too much wind out there, too much drying, but as temperatures meet up with the dew point right at grass level, we'll probably see a good frost tomorrow morning, not only on the grounds, but on the rooftops and the car windshields as well. So if you're parked outside, allow a little extra time to warm up that car and defrost the windshield in the morning. Should be a beautiful day. Some high clouds coming in tomorrow afternoon. We'll push into the mid 50s, and then tomorrow night we'll hover in the upper 30s, lower 40s briefly, but it's going to warm up quickly as we go into Thursday. Warm front moving in, mostly cloudy skies back, temperatures back into the 70s, maybe a sprinkle at about 5% Thursday. We'll go 10% Fridays. That southerly fetch off the Gulf of Mexico will continue, and that warm front well to the north of us. But as we go down the road, as we go into this weekend, low pressure getting cranked up. Your showers and storms will become likely late Saturday into Saturday evening. Once again, there's going to be a broad area of a severe weather threat that we're included in on, and perhaps to the north, but the details still a little murky. We'll get a better feel for that as we go later this week. Then an unsettled weather pattern kicking in for Sunday. I think we stay on the warm side, but we have one of these waffling fronts that may cool us down for a night or two, but then moves back to the north, setting the stage for another strong line of showers and storms along about a week from tomorrow. So getting into that time of year where we're seeing these storms and severe weather threats at least once a week, if not more. Temperatures tonight, though, chilly. Upper 20s to near 30. I-10 up down through the Highway 190 corridor. Lower 30s to upper 20s. I-10 corridor, and upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast, with the exception down toward Morgan City and over by Cameron. That's why a freeze warning's not in effect for Cameron, but it'll be pretty cold down there as well, and more than likely a frost there too. Temperatures warming up into the mid 50s tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night near 40, and then going into your Thursday will be well into the 60s. So a light freeze, frost likely tonight. Protect those plants and pets. 31 the low in Lafayette, 56 the high tomorrow, some 14-15 degrees below normal, but we'll have light north winds. And as we go down the road, temperatures warming back up, more like spring as we head into the weekend, but spring storms and perhaps the threat of severe weather Saturday, so we'll be watching that closely. We'll have more on that tonight at 10. Till then, we'll be right back right after this break and more Mardi Gras coverage.